Hello everyone, welcome back to Metaphor, ReFantazio. Yes, we're recording this immediately after the last episode in terms of setting. All I've done since then is went through all the memorandum stuff, just listed off the stuff I found most interesting, just so we can focus on getting the story done. Yeah, I think the plan is to record the demo in its entirety. We'll see what happens, but for now, I'm going to be recording these because I want to get the first bit of the story out there. Like I said, this is going to be scattershot, but it's scattershot in the loosest terms, or the tightest terms? I don't know. Scattershot is meant to be a loose series, but you know what I mean. Anyway, so, previously, what happened last time? We are Nehru, named by us, of course, and this is our fairy companion, Gallica. 12 years ago, the Prince of Uchronia was cursed with this powerful magic, and through the help of high mages and doctors, he was able to survive. A few years passed, and the prince disappeared, taken to a hidden village where they kept trying to heal him and keep him alive for some quest for succession. Maybe trying to get rid of the curse, and then they realized that the only way to get rid of the curse is to kill its caster. Now, I had a look at the notes to try and find out more about this, because we did get a bunch of notes since then. And the main thing that I took away from this, Prince's Curse, is the fact... Not Prince's Curse, which one is it? Is it People? No, okay, Prince's Assault. So this is worded in an interesting way, because it implies that it's Louis, because Luis is the one who is a child at this point. He became a high mage as a child, and he became a military genius. So, the game explains basically that he's probably the one who assaulted the prince, because only a child could get past the defenses that were in place there, right? Okay, that makes sense. But it's worth noting that this journal does say in its last line, however, no evidence could be found and justice is still yet to be served. Second part implies that they think it's Louis and they want to punish him for it. The first part, though, it might not be Louis, it might be something else entirely. It's worth noting in like a lot of other games this would be the primary plot, but with Metaphor, with Atlas, I don't entirely trust it. I don't know if we know the entire story here as to what happened then, and whether Louis is the one who did it in the first place. Maybe I'm thinking too much into it, but yeah, it's something to note with that. Why put a curse on him? Why not just kill him? Like, is he like a magic child who couldn't have been killed? Was that the only way that they could do actual damage to the prince at that point in time? Why specifically this Briar Ivory curse of thorns and pain? Because the game says with the curse that he would have died if it wasn't for healers. But surely the person who cast it would have known that, and would have just done what he did with the king and just stab him. Maybe they wanted to create a situation where he couldn't be healed immediately by someone else? I don't know. It's weird though. So the other thing is we went to the military outpost outside of the capital city of Shard, to go basically meet a contract called Grius. Along our way, we met a noble swordsman by the name of... I have his name down here, give me a sec. Where is his name? Stroll. Stroll. He is quite a noble character. You can tell he has some bad history with being a noble, and his past potentially with humans. Now, saying human in any context is weird, considering we're humans, right? Not in this game. In this game, the monsters, especially the big monsters, are called humans. And by the nature as it is shown in here, it is implied that human are these giant creatures. Well, they are, it's not implied, they are. These giant monstrous creatures. And what I noted from this description is humans, despite having low or more none intelligence, they can wield extremely powerful magic, and their origins are unknown. It's interesting, right? Where did the name come from? Did they call them humans? Because that's what the term, like, personifies that as being? Because we know that in the fantasy book, that this mono society that the prince wants to build so much is very similar to our own. And we're called humans. And then the final thing is archetype. So archetype is the thing that our character became during that fight with the human. We thought Stroll was going to die, but luckily we tapped into this unknown power. And, you know, going back to that actual scene, it implies that we have some royal bloodline in us, or at least says that we have some royal duty, which could imply our connection with the prince. But if we do end up becoming the king, surely that's going to, you know, slash with our connection to the prince, who, for all we know, is going to die or is going to live. We have no idea at this point. But we're following his dreams. We want his dreams to come true. His dreams of a fantasy world, basically. So the main thing I took from the archetype stuff was the fact that... Where is it? Where would it be? Magic? Resonant. Yeah, resonant vessels. So the first stage, as described in the book, is that they pull out a metal heart from their body, and with it they put in their love, the determination, what they hope for. Key word on the hope, because if you remember in the intro, the guy who was narrating our introduction to this world was talking about hope. And that manifesting into fantasy. Hope is the foundation, the springboard, if you would say it, for fantasy. So what I wrote down is basically the first step for an archetype is to declare one's own fantasy into their metal heart, transforming into an ideal version of themselves. And in this case, for the protagonist, they become a large knight, a protector knight, as is described in the game, which kind of held their role as a protector of the prince and wanting to save them. But that's the lore. That's our lore for today. That's where we are currently with the story. Let's continue, shall we, and see how our friends are doing. We are planning on assassinating the prince. Not the prince, not the not the prince. We're not on a flashback. We're planning on assassinating Louis, who we know isn't great. I mean, we definitely know he killed the king. We don't know if he killed the prince. They aren't showing that in flashbacks, which I guess is also interesting considering they did show the king dying in the intro. But anyway, there's the maglar crystals in the atmosphere. You can see them. Let's see how our friends are doing. How you doing, Stroll? Never in my life have I witnessed anything like that power you used. Tell me, is it some sort of magic? No, I suppose it couldn't be. Not with the igniters we were supplied with, at least. Yours was broken in a commotion besides. Incredible. If only I had that kind of power back then. And apologies, I'm just thinking out loud. Today has been a trying day for us both. Let's get some rest. You know, you're far better than Junpei or the other character, Ryuji, from... I haven't even played Persona 5 to be fair, so I wouldn't know. Oh, we can actually explore this place. This is nice. I like this. So, the game describes this demo as a prologue. Which is interesting. Because that implies to me that this is all just a fixed linear sequence until the proper game gets started with its gameplay loop. Because if you don't know how Persona works, Persona is day-based. You go through the days, and usually there's a month period where you go and take out the dungeon at the end of the month after doing a bunch of stuff in the real world, doing social links, doing stuff with your friends, leveling up your characters for the eventual dungeon encounter. It's a timer for everything in those games. But this is different so far. It's been very linear. I don't mind it either. It's a different way they've gone about it. I just hope playing this game will not then cause issues when I go to Persona 5. You've done a fine job delivering that message, lad. It's finally time for us to act for His Highness. You want to tell us about the power, don't you? Huh? I had a question of my own. You seem to know a great deal about the royal family. Before you infiltrated the army, who were you?
Indeed.
Oh, that's his voice. Nothing but a mercenary. And yet, His Majesty gave me the honor of being His Highness, the Prince Tutor in swordplay. The night of the attack, I was there. Oh.
I see.
Truly. That's incredible. Yeah.
Got it?
It's getting late. We all talk details. I want to talk to my fairy companion. What's that power in you, I wonder? Gria seemed to know something about it. Well, hey. I say use it or lose it. Let's say, let's take the rest of the day off. Yeah, you're right. Okay, well that's it, I think. Everything is so animated. I love the little clock that's going around to tell us that we're actually going to go to sleep and change the time of day. God, I'm pooped. Me too. Okay, next day. Oh. Okay, we're going to late night instead. No, we're next day. I want to write down what the day is so I can put it on my calendar.
Guess I'm not surprised after what we just went through.
Wait, is this day? Oh, okay, it's not. It's still night. I thought it was fucking the next day because of how bright it was. I know. I'm not tired. The ground makes a poor bed.
The ground makes a poor bed.
Well, you're just gonna have to rough it until we're back to the capital. I wanted to tell you, though. When the human attacked...
Still weird.
I heard a strange voice. It told me my duty would be to guide you. What do you think it meant?
That's interesting, because we had a voice appear too, who told us about our responsibility, which means you must have had the same thing. I wonder if Joel had a very similar vision.
I mean, I haven't exactly been much of a guide so far. All I told you was that we had to deliver our message, and that almost got you killed.
I mean, we knew the dangers, I feel, doing this, especially just running it in there, expecting things to work out the way we thought they were.
I never expected it would be this dangerous, and it feels kind of like it's my fault.
I don't mind a little danger. That's not going to be helpful. Not your fault. It is kind of your fault. It isn't their fault. Like, we both signed up for this. No matter what, like, we are both in this together. Taking the blame for what one part of us is going to be unhealthy.
It's not your fault.
You say that, but look, I can't fight with you. But as long as you're up against all this scary stuff, I'll try to help however I can.
You've got magic powers. You're giving me music. That's a pretty cool thing you've done already.
You've got something special, you know. I don't know what it is just yet, but I believe in you.
I just need motivational support, banger OSTs. I don't know if he's the one who's creating the music, but I think the game already has demonstrated a lot with its themes of fantasy and emitting fantasy, igniting it. So the whole music idea just kind of lends into that a lot, I think.
Oh, hey, you know what insomnia is good for? Catching up on reading.
Oh no, I don't want you to read more of my novel.
If only our lives were anything like the world in your novel. It's just war after war here, with Magla arts fueling the flames.
Not much better in the book, or it's not much better in our world either.
But it's a nice fantasy. Enjoy it while you can.
I think there's another part of this as well that we kind of think about isn't with fantasy, and it's kind of the sad reality of it. Fantasy is something we want, like we want it to happen, a dream. But once we acquire it, it's no longer a fantasy, it's reality. We're now in that world, and thus there will probably continue to be suffering, continue to be wars and issues, because creating an ideal world is apparently impossible. It's nihilism at the end of the day. Like, that's a very nihilistic viewpoint when it comes to the creating something. But dreaming about fantasy, having hope about it, is all nice and good until it actually happens, and then it just becomes another fantasy. Another fantasy where you want a better world. And I wonder if that's where this game's going. We get to this megalopolis, we go there, and then we find out that it's not too great either, and we should try and fix the world we're in rather than create a new one.
Good night.
What the fuck was that? Oh, good lord. What? This is a hub area?
Well, hello.
Is this the Velvet Room in this
Nice to
game?
meet you. I I've been waiting.
Has he got a long nose? Oh no, he's
And
handsome.
now you've acquired a most interesting power.
Hi?
You truly are an intriguing one.
You a vampire? Or something along those lines, anyway?
Fascinating. In the moments where your heart is most gripped by the book, I can reach out to you.
Give me a sec, dude. I just remembered something I needed to fix after last time's part. There we go. Yeah, this is giving me Velvet Room vibes. So we don't know, in Persona there is a medium-esque location you go to deal with your powers. And that is always described as the Velvet Room. So in Persona 3 that was a limousine, Persona 4 that was an elevator, and Persona 5 it's a prison. And in this, yeah, they're even doing the vocals. In the moments where your heart is most gripped by the book, I can reach out to you.
My name is Moore, and I am the
Moore?
humble author of the novel you've been reading. You
Very
stand
close to
now in
law.
my study. Quite something, isn't it? A hall of wisdom, purpose-built for the research of certain powers.
This place called the Academia, because I've heard this music song before.
I call it
Yep.
Academia.
One of the
Alas,
only spoilers I have for this game.
prison as it is a library.
Oh my god.
Most merciful majesty saw fit to lock me in this place. It has me a bit addled, honestly. I no longer remember where in the kingdom my study actually lies.
You're very quiet compared to the music.
I never imagined my voice would reach beyond these walls. Until you appeared. And now, by whatever strange forces are afoot, I can speak directly to your mind. So, what would you say to an alliance?
I would say that as long as you make the tutorial simple, clean, easy to understand, I am down for an alliance. What kind of alliance? This is way over my head. Not interested. Okay, Cloud. Maybe I'm actually interested, huh? What kind of alliance?
What kind of alliance?
Yeah, we don't trust you.
There must be more you wish to know. For instance, the nature of this fascinating power you've awakened to.
The archetype power.
I believe you have found a way to wield true magic. You need no petty conduit of mortal make. You can even change your appearance using the raw magma within.
Which is something that you couldn't do in Persona because it was a manifestation. It was a thing that appeared next to you. In this game, you literally become it.
It is above all a mystic, long-hidden art. Now the stuff of legend. What I have come to call archetypes.
Archetypes?
A spirit of heroic virtue. A transformative power that manifests only in those who embody the heroes and kings of old in some core aspect.
I love this music.
Heroes of antiquity are often depicted as near mythic figures, with forms transcending the mortal. These accounts are no mere allegory.
Interesting.
But truth.
Without any of the training required, we just get the ability. How do we know who's worthy? I guess it's the hopes and desires for goodness, right?
However, none of my records describe anyone wielding such power as freely as you. Perhaps you are meant for not just proficiency, but mastery.
I'd hope that to gain a form that powerful, you'd need more than proficiency. Like, imagine, like, I don't know, an evil guy walks down the street. It's like, I want to be an archetype, and I can just, I put all my hopes and dreams into being this evil, like, terrible person, and then they gain that power through this ability. I don't know if it's like that. Maybe it's just hopes. Hopes is not something that an evil person can have, maybe, but I mean, anyone can have hopes. Anyone can have dreams and ambitions. Maybe ambition is the correct word to use in this case, but I don't know. I don't know. We'll see.
In their truest form, archetypes represent the power of a true hero.
Yeah, okay, there we
One
go.
who can drive away calamity and evil in this world, no matter its form. Indulge me this request, and I believe my dream may yet be possible. Together, we can restore the kingdom's ideals. I shall gladly provide you knowledge and assistance to master your newfound power. So what say you? Will you take my hand in friendship?
Well, again, I mean, like, you're gonna give me core abilities, and yeah, not much choice. Okay, I mean, there's plenty of choice. You don't have to do it, Nehru.
The bargain is struck then.
I like his name more like a bargaining companion with us who desires to see us grow and become better. They want more from us. They want, I mean, that's also, like, that could be applied to fantasy and, like, knowledge. Like an endless thirst for seeing someone improve. I hear a voice from somewhere.
The scholar in search of utopia. More. Within him dwells the virtue of the seeker.
Oh.
Nurture thy bond with him, and a new power yet slumbering within thee may awaken.
Social links. New bond. Rank 1.
What manner of story you'll weave.
Oh my lord. New ability, Seeker Archetype. The party can now study the Seeker once unlocked in Academia. Allows the party to change between archetypes once unlocked in Academia. Party can now study the Seeker once unlocked in Academia. I don't know what that means yet, but we'll find out as we go along, I assume. Okay. I can sense the heroic body mind of the Seeker for more. More is the first of your followers, people that support your quest, the steadfast allies that you can grow closer to. Strengthening yet your bond of your followers will lead to unlocking various abilities that can change the shape of your journey. More is the first of many, so keep an eye out.
We'll meet again, I'm sure. Here's to our joined path, and the thrills that yet lie ahead.
So I have heard after this demo, spoilers I guess, you do get like a couple of, like about an hour to explore the main game. I'm not going to be doing that. I'm going to be stopping there if I do finish the demo before the 12th. Or the 11th, sorry, not the 12th. No, it's the 12th.
The royal funeral draws ever closer. 5 days remain.
Flames Day. So we had Idols Day and then Flames Day.
Already then?
Kind of want to try and decipher what each title means. So far we've had 5 days: Waters Day, Arbor's Day, Metals Day, Idols Day, Flames Day. They're obviously not meant to be seasons. Are they meant to imply like different types of power? Like water's magic, water magic. Arbor's like farming and healing magic maybe. Metal is metal magic. Idol is, I don't know, not doing anything. Flame is like fire magic maybe. Already then.
From here on, we travel in secret.
Oh wait, you do your
If we're
voice.
to get back into the capital, we'll have to do it undetected. So we'll cut through the forest, find the abandoned mine shaft in the mountain, and take the tunnel to the other side.
Sounds like a plan.
That way they'll never see us coming, huh?
Ba-da-ba-dum, ba-ba-dum, bam bam, ba-da-dum, ba-da-dum, bam bam, ba-da-ba-dum, ba-da-ba-dum, bam bam.
Lads, you'll be our vanguard. It'll be a trial by fire, but the sooner you get used
Never
to that
see
power,
it. Hey, it's Flames Day. That's good. Trial by fire is the best thing to do on Flames Day. Maybe that's something that happens. Like on each day, they start making. Oh, give me a sec. I like how I went to go pause the recording, but I didn't actually do it. Annoying. Oh well. I will probably just probably just cut the. I don't know how I'm gonna do that actually. It's gonna have to be a Premiere Pro process then. God damn it. Oh well. Now you'll be our vanguard. You'll be a trial by fire, but the sooner you get used to that power, the better.
Speaking of, you were talking like you know something about it.
Yeah. What secrets do you know, Mr. Man?
Not much. Just what I've picked up from missions in the early days. I've only heard it's a power found in those who walk a righteous path.
Oh, I walk a righteous path every day.
Sounded like superstition to me, but everything's always clearer on the battlefield. Once I saw it in action, I could tell it was no fable.
So, Elder, maybe they have this ability of archetypes? Because we're the only one who's been shown this so far. It's probably not going to be the case. I assume Stroll's going to get that ability at some point. Maybe? I don't know.
Never thought it'd come back to haunt me. Despite all my training and research, I never managed to master it myself.
Yeah, okay, so not just Elders can get it then.
It really is something special, then.
Don't forget, one wrong move and I'll cut you down.
What? What did Stroll do?
I'm aware.
I mean, I'm glad he's being cautious of him, but I think Stroll's generally a nice person.
Yes, I get it. Just trust me, all right?
Right. Let's check the map. This'll all be for nothing if we
I
get
want to
lost.
point out to you, Grius, that he sacrificed his life, or tried to anyway, to allow us to survive. What have you done, Grius? You've just been a Grius. I mean, you've been agreeing with us a lot then. I don't trust this man.
This place.
They called it the Nord Mines. Badly. Haven't played Oblivion, so this joke won't go too far, but yes, the Nords. Going through them would put near the capital, it seems. Well, that's fine then. We got 4 days to get there. This road should take us to Grand Trad.
All right.
We'll check for a way around. Next stop, Grand Trad. Secluded forest area connected to the northern border to the north.
Let's see.
Stop.
That's the northern border fort. I have no intentions of going back. Okay, well, we'll go to Nordford Mines then. An abandoned mine, no longer operational. It is now infested with monsters. What happened to the captain of our platoon? Obviously, he ended up being kind of a cowardly twat. The Nord Mines are full of complex paths. We can go through them to approach the capital undetected.
Don't let your guard down.
We'll be going through the Nord Mines. Are you ready?
Good.
You ready, lad? Good. We should hurry. Our focus is on making it to the royal capital. Cannot do his accent, but I try.
The Nord Mines, located northwest of Grand Trad.
Is that Moore
It is
speaking right now?
resource-rich with magla crystals. Its proximity to the capital simplified crystal excavation, but the Sanctus Church's sudden proclamation of closure stopped work in its tracks. Exiting the forest, the party continues along the wooded road leading to the derelict mine.
It's so weird to have actual dungeons in an Atlas game. I like it. More locations, more budget. The mine's entrance should be just ahead. Don't stray off the path. Ah, if only I wasn't one sword swing away from being killed by this man.
Huh?
Ah. What's the matter? Did your wounds reopen?
What happened?
You okay? Did your wounds reopen? No, I'm fine. It's just... I can't help but feel we're being watched. We are being watched now, definitely, by something, of course.
No.
It's deep in the wilderness, though. Couldn't be. Sorry, I'm just on edge.
Don't let your guard down.
Looking for an opening to escape. Don't forget I have an eye on you. I feel like, yes, you should be even more worried that our man said this. Maybe it's because it's coming from Stroll, he's less interested, but Stroll being like, I feel eyes on us, and not the grizzled old veteran, is a little bit worrying. Are they good eyes or are they bad eyes? I think we're going to find out. Hey look! Up in the sky! That large bird is known as a corvo. Stalks his prey from the sky, then goes in for an ambush. How are we going to surprise that is in the sky? So what now? Like we needed another addition to our list of problems. Maybe we can hide and wait it out? No. We need to keep moving. Already low on time as it is besides. Let me guess. You could move much faster if I died back there. You didn't need to keep an eye on me. Come on, have a little faith.
Let's go.
Should I? If you're truly worried, then demonstrate it. We need to move, don't fall behind. I keep going between like 6 different accents for this character. Well, how is this going to work then? Because they're flying. I can't get a surprise attack on flying enemies. It's not possible. I don't think we're going to be back here. So let's get as many items as we can. Glue moss. Excuse me? Bless you. Right. Back to it. Veteran uniform. Oh, this is Greer's suit. State army uniform, though worn down by many years of use, it has been neatly packed and handled with care. Soldier sword. Standard issue. Sword that has been its blade sharpened. Like a good cutting edge. Wait, they're guests. Well, they might become pirates later, maybe. Unpolished garment. A worn down red gemstone carried by soldiers heading to the battlefield. Okay. Probably got some memorandums to do. Yeah, we do. Okay, here we go. Archetypes. A mysterious power that Nero has awakened to shining Magla engulfs the entire body, transforming it into a giant figure reminiscent of a hero. It seems to be a sort of magic, but clearly not the same kind as the igniters issued by the army. Everything about it deviates from what is commonly known as magic. Academia. A mysterious room described by Moore as a hall of wisdom, reminiscent of a researcher's study. The chamber is filled with all manner of objects rarely seen elsewhere, from books containing secret knowledge regarding archetypes, to forbidden texts and tools which acutely map the movement of the stars, among countless others. Is this like the sort of world where, like, astrology and stuff is all seen as a heresy? Anything outside of the world that they currently are in. Nord Mines. Nord Mines. A mine dug in the hills of northwest Ukraine due to the abundance of high quality magma crystals. The mining effort had long been run under the king's direct authority. However, some sort of catastrophic accident took place several years ago, costing many lives, and the mine was temporarily closed until the cause of the incident could be removed. However, the mines remain shuttered even now, and are generally thought of as abandoned. Nevertheless, as ample magma veins still remain, and the mine's edge was never sealed off, the past years have seen a reliable influx of daredevils, who come seeking their instant fortune in the mines and remaining prizes, which has led to its own associated problems. More. An enigmatic young man imprisoned in a peculiar study called Academia. He first contacted Nehru during a particularly trying moment by somehow linking their consciousnesses. Though he is undoubtedly an ally, many mysteries surround him. His knowledge that ignite is not essential to magic, or his profound expertise on archetypes. He doesn't know a whole lot of information about stuff. Well, with that in mind, let's go, crew. Let's do a bit of battle, shall we? Bit of battle. I like that we have our little archetype with us now. Hold on, there's some wild dogs over there. Hunters, the beast hunting packs. Should they come at us together, we'll be overwhelmed if we're not careful. We can't give them the chance to surround us. We need to find a different path for now. Why do you hesitate, lad? Just a pack of wild dogs, barely worth a moment's worry for someone such as you. Really? Oh, I still don't get it. So be it. Seems you need an impromptu lesson on the basics of combat. Pay attention as the subject affords few mistakes. Wait, is that combat? First take a good look at your foe. Consider, Is this your first meeting, or are you already familiar with them?
Got it?
Once you assess their strength, prepare your next move. If they're stronger, approach with caution. If they're weak, cut them down quickly.
Look.
Now, Cyber the Hunter, what do you think? It's weaker. Indeed. You stood out Death's grip at the fort, so this should be hardly a challenge. Press LT to activate Face Sight, then define enemy strength via their color. Lower level enemies will glow blue, enemies at the same level will glow yellow, and higher level enemies will glow red. Unknown enemies will appear white, so Persona 3, Persona 4, Persona 5, got it. When you have leveled up to a point where you think you can overpower certain enemies, you can simply approach the enemy to see if their color has changed. When engaging a weaker foe, clear your mind and simply do what must be done. Put them to the sword. Weaker foes can be defeated quickly with a simple single square attack. In addition, being attacked on the field by a weaker enemy will not force you into a squad battle with the tangles to take damage. That's cool! That's a good way of doing it. That's the next step. Because so often you can kill these enemies in one hit, but if they hit you, you still are forced into the squad battle, which wastes time. Press L1 when a cursor is over an enemy, you'll lock onto that enemy. The enemy will always be in the view and you can easily attack. Okay, I see. Right. Understood. Now try it for yourself, lad. We got this. Oh, they're weak boys. Oh, they're piece of shit boys. Let's fucking go. Oh, these poor little shits about to get wrecked by me. Oh, we get EXP from it too. Really, that reminds me of the mechanic in Super Mario RPG where you get the star and you just run around and get all the enemies and it gives you a ton of EXP just by doing that.
Hold on.
That's right. I've got one more wolf rule for you to keep in mind. Why is it, Grius? Never drop your guard, even against weaker foes. On the battlefield, fortunes can turn if you ever let up for a moment. Should that happen, change your tactics and fight together as one. Stay calm and you'll be fine. Press triangle to initiate a squad battle against an enemy in the field. If you use triangle to initiate a squad battle on an enemy, you have to play the bait gauge with yeah, we know about that. However, you're attacked by an enemy stronger than you, you'll be forced into battle where the enemy is at an advantage. Oh. Survey the situation and use different methods to attack. Never stop looking for ways to seize any tactical advantage. By the enemy knows facility to decide whether you'll dispatch them quickly with square attacks to stun them or direct them into a square or using triangle. Face sight will help you determine your battle approach while staying out of enemies' reach. Use it to be efficient as you tackle a dungeon. A dungeon? That's a spoiler. There might not be dungeons in this game, we don't know. There's no replacement for first-hand experience. Get comfortable with fighting before we reach Grand Trad. Need to be sure you can defend yourselves before we fight the final boss.
That being the case.
Enemies. Here we go. Whoa, what's that? That's cool. If you're unhappy with how battle is going, you can restart it by pressing. Yeah, we got that. Pressing R2 assist will automatically move the cursor to an enemy who has weakness to a skill you have.
I don't know their weakness. Guess we'll just try what we've got.
Okay. I'm gonna use Hike on him. Called a wild core burst. Nice weakness. Okay, got it. Who was that? If I was strong, I had a different outfit in combat. Nice.
That's all over. We can relax for now.
I love the music here. Hey!
Let's go.
Okay, that wasn't a... Yeah, he already saw us when he arrived. Okay, no, I mean... It didn't do a whole lot of damage, but let's just do it again. We got a ton of MP.
Take this sword.
Oh no, that was him attacking. Okay, got it.
You hate to see it.
I thought Stroll like changed outfit for like one in combat encounter. What to fucking say?
Don't let your guard down yet.
We've been in 2 combat encounters so far. Bouncy Bark. Bouncy Bark. Another item I can sell.
Enemies up ahead.
They're all weak sauce. So we kill them before they can even hit us. We can avoid some unnecessary damage by just fighting them. That's very useful. It's also a good way of grinding too. Okay, unknown. Let's give it a go and see what happens. We did some good damage to it already. Okay, no close. Let's see what they are weak to. Weak to wind. Nice. Well, unfortunately, that's the only magic I have right now. So those guys have got the bad end of the stick.
I think I'm getting used to this.
This music's amazing. Item? Bouncy bug. Wait, did I level up and not guess that increase there? Guess I didn't. Make support attacks through combos happen more easily in overworld combat. Who's this man?
What is it?
Oh, haven't you seen a lot around these parts before? You wouldn't be bandits now, would you? What are you talking about? You seem dodgy yourself. You don't look like a bandit? Oh hell. Well, at very least I suppose you're not crooks. I guess I'm just on edge. I know it's funny to think so in a deserted place like this, but I feel like I'm being followed.
Right.
What are you doing in such a remote place? Well, I'm not your enemy, friend. Just a peddler. I'm a regular nearby, so I came for business, but a beast of real bloodthirsty today, so I assumed a human appeared. For instance, have you heard about the human who appears from nowhere and wipes out entire towns? Terrifying, no? Oh, maybe that's the one I killed. Oh. Oh, do you know something about this one? Stroll? Maybe his village was wiped out by a human? His like noble entire lineage was wiped out and he's the only one left? Oh, my apologies, didn't mean to sad a mood. Hey, would you lot be interested in buying something? It explains why he joined the military, because he wants to deal with that human who appeared. Listen. In my trade, you hear a lot of gossip. Plenty of rumors lately about beasts all over getting more fell by the day. When that happens, a human eventually appears out of nowhere and destroys some town or village. Kills me to even speak of it. Heard that monsters have been running amok lately at the nearby border fort. But nothing bad has happened. Oh yeah. That would be terrible, wouldn't it? Go in there, guys. Oh no. I can sell this now, can't I? Oh. All the money in the world. Okay, I can't buy that much. Just buy a single medicinal hub. Lovely. Revival. We got one. Let's just get another one. I don't know if my allies can revive me. I assume so. Well, there's going to be a character who can survive in combat. Have you found something worth selling? I can give you a good price. Plenty of stuff in these woods, also rubbish, but some materials too. I'm catch beast scouting for today, though. I'll stay put until the beast settle down some. You find something worth selling? Well, you know where to find me. Oh, don't you worry, I found plenty of stuff worth selling.
I'd say we're evenly matched, which means you've got this.
Interesting that he doesn't actually get their level until we actually fight them for the first time. Right, yeah, half a crystal. Because it's exploited their weakness, got it. I don't know how to describe this music, and I think that's great. It's so different to other songs they've done in the series. To be fair, the Persona series is very much about, you know, real life and having like pop songs and stuff. It's much more baked into just like Vocaloid songs, while this is much more fantasy. And I'm leaning a lot more on that with the instrumentation as well. Is it sad that we don't have the last suppliers composer for this game? Sure. Is the music bad? No. It's very good, in fact. I like it a lot. Okay, here we go. So it's weak to wind. Common drops is fairy dust. We don't know what his rare drop is yet, but we'll probably find out if we fight it more.
Scour. Let's finish this.
Does it have more than one weakness, and is there a way to tell?
Let's stay calm.
Right, so Grius used my half crystal there. So now I have a full crystal, which means I could use it attack twice then in theory, right?
Seeker. Wind.
Which means if only my cat was attacking a weak enemy, I'd get 6 turns there. It's crazy good.
No way I'm stopping here.
Oh, very close to leveling up on my archetype.
I don't see
Right,
anything.
let's just
We can't
kill
handle
them.
easily.
All right.
Hit him, he's looking at me, and we're done.
On your toes, everyone.
Not my toes!
Useful, I say grab it.
Wait, they saw us.
Yeah, come over here, come on. The music's getting a little more dynamic when enemies appear. That's cool.
Let's push through.
God damn it.
Let's go.
What are you doing, Nehru? You're just missing everything, aren't you? I love that that UI down there for Nehru. It looks amazing.
I think I'm
The effect of having the archetype is interesting because it looks like a circulatory system on our body. Kind of reminds me a little bit of Xenoblade Chronicles 3 and how the Ouroboros system had
Enemies are still
this
around.
like vein effect on their form, like, in their circulatory system. We're using our entire form to attack.
good one. Let's give him a fight.
Wait, did I hit him enough to stagger him there? What was that? I didn't know you could do that.
No.
Oh, let's attack him. Let's not waste my magic, my melee here.
Take this. Go on, finish the job.
Come on. Good job, Stroll.
You hate to see it.
You hate to see it. Absolutely. We also ranked up too. Okay, so we don't always get a stat increase option. Which is interesting.
We have the edge.
Did he not see me?
Let's settle this quick.
He was staring directly at me.
Wind should solve this. Let's blow them away.
Let's go.
Indeed, let's blow him away. Let's go.
Last one.
Take this.
Where we can avoid using magic will be helpful.
Looks like
I
we're
will say.
safe for now.
For the most part, we're not going to be avoiding combat. We're going to do as much combat as we can.
All right. Let's
That was a good shot. But it didn't count though.
Focus.
Yeah, that isn't good at all. So if you miss, you do lose a crystal. Okay, interesting.
Trivial.
No, Grius. What happened to your training? Come on, Grius. Yeah, Grius. Yeah.
Get here. Let's
Yeah, that wasn't a perfect victory, unfortunately, because we took a little bit of damage there.
lock down. A victory well earned.
I mean, you took 1 damage, Grius, I guess. Oh, well, that was a good tutorial. Oh, yeah, here suddenly got gone tense.
Got a moment?
Hey, what's going on? You know, for places called the Nord Mines, we're short in a mine right now. We've been surrounded. Even out here, it seems that the monsters are the least of our concerns. I know you can hear me, so show yourself. What would you have if we come to you? Oh. Damn! Awfully short for an old girl, aren't you? These bastards live long enough, kill them! Who are these guys?
It
Peril.
appears we must do this.
I've never fought soldiers before, but I won't waver.
Look at him, look how angry he is with his veins. If I was a soldier, I would run away from that. Oh, we're not doing combat ourselves here? What's going on?
Never seen anything like it.
That's not an igniter.
This is a cutscene battle right now.
Ready?
Nehru is being targeted. Press circle to guard, which receives 1 turn icon. Guarding data sees the damage your character takes and prevents any way this being exploited. This prevents the enemy from gaining turns too.
What
Oh.
Coming. Watch out.
What? Oh, okay. Let's talk about them coming towards me. I guess I am a little guy. I do that.
Take this.
Oh, okay. I thought they would kill them first, but okay, here we go. Oh no. Looks like you don't get an attack from doing that, unfortunately. Join squad battles. Your formations will affect the damage that pipers deliver and receive, depending on their position. Those in the front row deal more damage in melee attacks. Those in the back row deal less damage but take less damage from enemies. During a battle, you can change your formation by pressing the keys assigned to up and down to move pipers between rows.
I'll get some distance. Charging in. Falling back. Forward.
I see. I mean, I still want to do good damage right now, but I'll just attack.
A tough one.
Do one more hit from him. Owie! Okay, let's do an archetype now, I think.
Wind.
We do have die as well, though. We're fully restore HP, so we're fine in terms of MP and damage here. Okay, he's going for me again. Well, I'm gonna go into the back row and block. So when I'm being targeted, I'll go into the back row, which means take less damage, and I'll also guard, which will also decrease my damage. I'll take. Got it. God damn it! I wanted. I guess we were in the back row, right? So did less damage. Nice. Good EXP so far. Are they the soldiers from the fort? They survived. No, that couldn't be. They're simply deserters, aren't they?
No.
That's not what I'm saying. How would they have already mobilized a pursuit? I don't know, but I think it's safe to say I'm the least of your worries at this point.
Let's hurry.
In any case, you should probably keep moving. Let's go. Do you think the Elder did this? Like he's the one who caused this problem? Here we are. It looks so creepy. Well, I guess he did say it was abandoned. Aye. The Crown Theocracy ordered it so. I haven't been to this place in quite some time. Even the music is foreboding. Maybe you could put on a more pleasant track. Despite the royal decree, I still hear miners risking it all to come to this place, seeking the riches left within. I'll happily trade some illegal miners for the armed detachment of soldiers pursuing us. Shall we hurry inside? You're not wrong there. Make preparations if you must, but be quick about it. I cannot look left or down. Okay, it's impossible. It's going to be a proper dungeon then, huh?
What is it?
Oh, colour me surprised. I didn't think there'd be others of business at the abandoned mine. But why come here of all places? Is there something you know inside? I could ask you the same thing. Haven't you heard? This place was abandoned, but a few blokes stayed behind to do some less than illegal mining. One of them is an old friend of mine. I saw the stones he digs out.
Come highly recommended.
But enough about that. Surely we met for a reason. So there's something you need. Allow me to accommodate you. Can you sell anything? Yes. I mean, I'll buy 5 potions.
Thank you.
Tell you what, the music does remind me a lot of Attack on Titan, actually. Lots of vocals. A lot of, like, orchestral, almost demonic choir. Last night's incident wiped out the fort's entire garrison. Surely they lacked the manpower needed to search for deserters. Somehow have already been pursued. Regardless, due to the nature of our mission, it would be best if they consider us dead. Let's push through this mine while we can. And what if it's the captain? The knight captain who was also there. He's like, oh, these deserters! They're cowards, even though he stayed behind and didn't take any damage. So, it wasn't just my imagination. To think we were being followed this whole time. But like Greer said, something's off. When the human came out of nowhere, wiped out all the soldiers to the last. And again, maybe it didn't come out of nowhere. But if that's the case, no, it couldn't be. Think it was planned? Planned attack by a group? Wait! Probably a bunch of shady merchant miners in there, right? Will we safe around them? Fear not. Most of them are the miners who worked here before the closure. Besides, It'd be against their best interest to cause a scene and risk the crown theocracy coming down in this place, right?
Then
Oh, I thought it would be a problem then. Are you ready? Well, now I'm more ready than I was before. No fighting! Great!
Let's go.
If our pursuers catch up with us, it'd be a whole mess of trouble that I'd rather not deal with. Let's move with haste. I come from Scotland, in Ukrainia. Ukrainia, Scotland. We have some nods in this mine. It wouldn't be a RPG of our mine. It's dead quiet. Are you sure there are still people working here? That disquieting stillness you feel. Those are your instincts alerting you to the bloodlust in the air. Judging by the people who were after us before, then it's likely.
Stop! Don't move!
Stop! You are violating the law! It's almost the same exact voice. Oh my god, at least he is in Lords. You're all trapped like rats now. Lay down your arms and surrender peacefully. Why won't you die? As I thought, we walked right into an ambush. They've got us at a disadvantage. Catching us in this narrow bottleneck. We need to turn back now. No use, the entrance is already barricaded with soldiers, my lord. Surrender immediately, you've got nowhere to run, and if you don't comply, then the mine doesn't pay the price for your insolence. Well, this is misunderstanding. We're not deserters, we were forced to retreat. We had no choice. A human. Oh yes, we're well aware of your predicament. That's exactly why we can't allow any survivors. Our orders are to let no one escape. Why? Well, it appears we stepped into a whole damn conspiracy. We have no choice. We fight our way through. No one can survive and no one can tell the tale of the human being there. Did they plan for the soldiers to die in like a bloodbath? Here they come! Stop them here now! Where the fuck did you guys go? Oh, you made me fight on your own!
We won't lose this fight.
Oh, buddies.
Let's go.
Let's do that. I can't imagine. Oh, I can't imagine what it's like for them seeing that. There's a giant hulking creature appear out of nowhere. Oh, we didn't sign up for this, my lord.
That's all over. We can relax from now.
What kind of music is this? Like, I wonder what my fairy companion would call it. Grunge music. Oh, we can just kill them before they kill us. Good. Ow!
Very impressive.
Nothing we can handle easily, huh?
look,
Over there, someone's collapsed. Oh, did they go for the miners?
Hey, are you alright?
I told you. I didn't see no deserters.
Oh, so they think we're deserters then. Shit. Well, that's not good.
Please. Don't kill me.
I'm gonna put on auto and see what happens. Oh, life is gone from their eyes.
Why?
To send a message, boy. Either we give ourselves up, or these innocents pay the price.
Damn it.
The only one who could know we survived. And the only one who could send soldiers after us.
Is the captain. Fucking Mr. Vorfree over here. Who, by the way, I did find out it is Vorfree's voice actor. I fucking knew it. It's twat. Enemy is too well prepared. I'm glad we don't have to do actual combat here. It's great.
they look pretty weak.
They look pretty weak, these regular people. Let's fucking murder them. I'm with you. Me and you will go through this game. We'll kill them all, Gallagher. What?
Wait,
Isn't that... Just as I thought. It all makes sense now. It appears that we expected. Well, will you look who it is? Yeah, there he is, down there.
I knew I'd find you here. You were the only one who never went up to the fort itself, after all. It couldn't have been anyone else.
Couldn't have been anyone else.
Who would have thought three
Can't believe it.
stragglers
He's the first bad guy.
past a whole unit of assassins?
Assassins? They were level 1 bitches.
Bastard.
You never intended for anyone to survive. You knew the human would be
Yeah,
there.
why? Why did you send... Why? That seems like a very stupid thing to do.
Naturally. You heard the reports. I only put more bait on the hook. I wasn't expecting that damn thing to be rampaging already.
Why? Why kill
You
us?
sent those soldiers
Yeah.
to their deaths. Why?
Because the kingdom's god is powerless before the humans, and only a pile of bodies will prove that.
Did it prove a message? Did they get all the fucking people killed?
So someone wants the King's Guard disgraced. And when the people need him most, a savior rises as their shield. Is that your game?
Does he want the crown instead of Louis?
Savior? Speak plain, boy. You think he's one of Luis's men?
That makes sense.
A pitiful flock needs its shepherd. If a little blood is what it takes
A
to show
little.
their real
Oh yeah, I don't feel bad about killing this guy at all. Even though I don't want to kill Wolfie's voice actor, I want him to be around longer.
That's why those sons and daughters died. For your savior.
They aren't the first. The soldiers cry for reinforcements. The villagers plead to be spared. But I know better than to confront a human.
What a cowardly act. Those are insanity eyes.
You refused. Wait, then you were the one who...
Oh, and he's entirely baked in darkness right now. Oh no, I don't like this.
7 years ago, the first Flames Day of June, a village in the northern hills was razed to the ground. A village called Harlia.
Did you lure the human there to create a message about the villages being destroyed by the humans so that the people in this stupid goddamn capital would uprear their heads from their ass to know that humans are actually terrible? And this poor guy suffered for it.
Oh, yes, that might have been a name.
How can you sit there and just be like this? We are 3 well-trained people. I could become a giant man. And yeah, he's just like, oh yeah, no, I don't care. He does not see the gravity of the situation. Also, that was a great shot, by the way. I like how they framed that.
Then you made a fatal mistake, Klinger. You left one survivor.
Oh, he's going right into this. Okay.
Stay back!
Help me!
Cutscene now.
Played right into our hands, you know.
What?
This was the only road without checkpoints. A simple deduction.
You're a disgrace to your title.
Yeah, he is.
I may not make it out alive, but as for you...
Oh, he's gonna get his powers?
Hopeless!
Yeah, here we go. He's gonna pull his heart out. Do it.
O thou who art theatre of bitterness.
Yes,
O
Joel.
thou
Yeah.
anguished traveller. It is time for thou to choose thy
I'm gonna
path,
listen to this text
O
though.
lodestar, whose light reveals the king's own path. Awaken.
What?
I have this nagging feeling in my chest. I need to pull out my own heart.
I can't fail Lord Luis. Without him, I've got nothing left. You struggle in vain. I won't let you rob me of my
What's this guy doing? What the fuck?
Get away of the real world, little lordling!
You call this real?
Oh, I love how this is being framed.
Their people and the innocent die by their scorn. If that's the real world, then it can die alongside you.
Yeah. Ah! Oh my god. Pulling out a metal heart.
Is Leon Stroll the Haliatus? My home and my family were taken from me. I am the last of my house. I am the last of my noble bloodline. And in
He
the
is
name
knocking
of
it out of the
people,
park in the
I will
voice acting department.
strike
Holy
you
shit.
down where you stand.
What's going on? What? How does he look? Oh. Okay, he's got a big sword and shield.
With honor.
Peril.
What is this?
Well, he's also unlocked this archetype. So I like how, again, fucking Atlas being crazy. They pull out their heart and it becomes a microphone so he can say his hopes and dreams about the world. What? That's mental.
Wait, he's got power like yours now? Well, better show him how to use it.
He's like, what the fuck am I? What happened?
I don't know what you think.
Oh, he's just a guy. I thought he like transformed or something into a bigger man. Just turns on the Vorphrey.
This igniter's all I need to turn you to ash. You lot, get to it. Cover me.
So he scampers off to protect himself, and his subordinates get to be his living shields. The man's showing his true
He
colours.
has been showing his true colours for ages, but yes.
Fix the filthy coward with the end he deserves.
The igniter's powerful, but it takes care and calculation to wield. If you sense danger, steel your defenses and endure it.
Okay, shield, got it. All I have is diagonal slash. I'll focus on them first, I guess, then.
I'll cut you down.
Sorry. I know you're not, you're just working, but I have to. Oh, I'm gonna do this on you.
Wind.
Take this.
Okay, I'm glad we're not the only ones in combat right now. We've got our friends too. Oh, he's resisted the fire, huh? Oh, bitch. Okay.
Looks like we can't brute force through this one.
So we're trying to work out what they're weak to. And he only has diagonal slash currently. But he is resistant to fire, which implies he might have fire ability tied to him. While Seeker had wind tied to it. Okay, now it's your turn up, man. Oh! Okay. That wasn't fun. Can I take one more of those? I don't know if I can.
Warrior! I'll cut you down.
So he's using fire against me. He might also use... I don't know if we can survive another one of those. We're going to heal. It is a futile endeavor. Let's do it.
Take this.
Don't use fire on me again. Okay, good. If he uses fire on Nehru, it gives him an additional turn. If I defend against it, there's a chance he won't use it on him.
Now,
But put Nehru in the back row and keep having him use magic. It didn't seem like melee is halved at front. Only melee is. Okay, I'm gonna keep doing diagonal.
The freedom of a wanderer.
Well, he's current. No, he's not. He's in the, okay, go in the back row, and then you sit here and just do cyclone on him. Yeah, okay, that's the best way of going about this, I think. There's a chance he won't go for our boy now. There we go.
I call upon royal power within.
I refuse to fall.
Kill up.
Damn it!
Take this.
Grias, you kill stealer! You're not even a prime member! Captain's uniform.
Not bad.
Level up, rank up, level up, rank up. And he's now got appropriate levels because he's part of our party. That's a great way of doing that.
Not bad at all.
Okay, I think I'm going to put one in magic. Oh, we can put two in. Okay, let's do one in magic and one in defense.
I shall rise to the occasion. I'd expect no less.
Okay. What am I doing right now? What is this? Increases one ally's attack for 3 turns. Okay, that's a new ability. Got it.
Impossible.
Blah! Yay! We saved the Parapus.
Never expected a commissioned officer would end up a wild-eyed zealot.
What the fuck was that? Look at him right now. He's like, oh, what did I just do? That was amazing.
How did I do all that? And without an igniter?
Archetype, baby. You're now part of the club, buddy.
Just like him.
You're part of the cool club. VIP
Who are
suite.
you two, really?
Wait, we
I'm
came
not
together
strong.
by fate.
Just a fallen noble from the countryside.
We know his backstory now. I like how they did it. It's not too complicated, and we now know his entire motivation.
Back there, Klinger mentioned a
I
village that was
didn't go
raised by
too
him.
deep into that, which I do
He
appreciate.
sent for help, but he abandoned them.
He wanted to create a message.
Halia was its name. I'm the son of its lord. And now I know what really happened. We sent our fastest riders, but we were doomed from the start.
It's amazing that you survived somehow.
If Luis was behind it, then that's all I need to know. He's the one who'll answer for it.
They're definitely framing him up to be the big bad. I don't know if he is going to be.
I have my own reason to fight now. I don't want to be an ally of convenience alone, so once more, please, let me join your cause.
I think you've proven enough merit. Grius, I love you, but you don't have any right in this.
What do you say, Grius?
Yeah, go on. Please just say that.
I see keeping an eye on you was too much trouble in the first place.
Oh.
So you've no objections? What say you, friend?
We're brothers in arms. Yeah, we're bros. We're bros.
Brothers in arms, my friend.
Yeah.
Brothers in... yes.
Oh, oh, no, 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 don't do this to me. I love you. But also no.
Now, onward.
Yeah, we can shake hands.
The proud noble.
Oh!
Strong. Within
You
him
art I, and
dwells
I
the
art
virtue
you.
of the warrior.
Social link unlocked.
Nurture thy bond with him, and a new power yet slumbering within thee may awaken.
New bond.
Together we stand.
The party can now study the warrior. I do not know what that means, but we have it now. I feel struck by inspiration. I found a new way to harness this power. I sense the heroic embodiment of the warrior from Stroll. The game's been pretty good at tutorials so far, not overwhelming the player.
What's going on? Does it have something to do with that odd magic?
For my friend in the academia, more.
Now that I think about it, once you awakened, isn't it weird that Stroll followed not long after? What does this mean?
Maybe Grius is next. I don't think he is, though.
What?
Oh, is it your turn, Gallica? What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? Hi! Gallica, it's your turn to get an archetype. Ba-da-ba-dum, ba-da-ba-dum, bam. Oh, hi, you're here now.
Where are we? What just happened?
Stroll's not here, though.
Surprising indeed. Somehow you find yourself here once more.
I was struck by inspiration and wanted to see your handsome face again.
And a fairy. I thought their kind long extinct. Do they yet take refuge in the Elden Sanctum?
Hey,
Maybe.
You gonna talk to me or just at me?
We meet again, my friend.
Oh,
Though
yeah, no, just
admittedly
at you.
sooner than expected. Remarkably, another has awakened. What miracle is this? Yes, that same power now stirs in your companion. Another of the mighty archetypes. Do you recall our discussion earlier about how archetypes are an original form of magic?
Yeah, there's no need for an igniter. More or less.
Well, more or less.
Consider this. As an elder, you are an outcast of society, yes? Your very
Yep, I'm well
identity is a
aware.
kind
Just
of
keep telling me this.
destiny to defy but not escape.
Sorry, I'm feeling very patriotic right now. This music. Just give me a sec.
All mortals suffer under the weight of our burdens. But in facing and embracing that anxiety, you make it your innermost power. You find freedom. And so, the lives of those who overcome their hardships and embody the virtues within are passed down as heroic tales. Your companion, too, had his eyes open to his true path and claimed its virtue. That awakening is your doing, you know. He awakened to the archetype that protects you.
Hey, hold on a second. Who even are you? How much do you know? I'm warning you, if you mess with him, you're gonna have to go through me.
I don't know if this is a good situation for this Gallica, but I appreciate the enthusiasm.
You two share quite a deep connection, don't you?
Social link?
Well, we didn't always, but now we're partners to the end. We're linked down to the depths of our hearts. Right?
I guess so. I'm not gonna say that. I'm gonna say right. Yeah, we're
We
buddies.
trust each other. I've got his back and he's got mine. And that's all there is to it.
The
We're
mystical
besties.
fairy,
Oh, here we go.
Monica. Within her dwells the virtue of the mage. Nurture thy bond with her, and a new power.
They're just
yet
giving us all these
slumbering
things right
within
now, aren't
thee
they?
may
We need to
awake.
shake hands. I know your hand is very small, but it won't work in the cutscene. But her hand is tiny. How does this work?
I won't lead you astray. That's the whole
Mage
reason I'm here.
archetype. The Pi can now study the mage. But how is that going to work? Because we've already got our 2 archetypes. I now sense the heroic embodiment of the mage from Gallica.
Hey, wasn't that...
Yeah, I like that cute little touch on the coat and on the collar. That was cute.
Fascinating.
Hmm.
Do you understand what just happened? By connecting with others who have found their resolve, you awaken to new strength.
Almost like doing side quests and relationship stuff is going to give me more powerful abilities, and the game's encouraging that.
And further, you and all your allies may fight with the strength of any archetype in your circle. As an example, your other companion, the fellow with the eye patch, he seems to have some training and knowledge regarding the wielding of an archetype. By his own account, nothing came of it. Yet if you so desire it, you can awaken the true power within him.
Oh.
What? You mean Grius could use this power too?
Yeah, let's do that. Let's give him core abilities.
The nature of the Seeker. No. Perhaps it is simply your own nature. You truly are remarkable. If you seek answers, then go and claim them.
Well, more, you said it yourself. Like, the archetypes are extensions of our own hopes and dreams. If we create an entity called a Seeker who wishes to seek new knowledge, then we ourselves are that same creature just wanting to reach that fantasy of ours.
This right here.
What I'm going to show you is a lineage chart with archetypes I've been researching. That said, there are many I have yet to see, so it's far from complete. Each has your own chart. You'll use these charts in the assigning of archetypes.
Now then.
Firstly, there's considered the one-eyed warrior who yet bears no archetype. Open Grizz's lineage chart, please. Okay.
This here.
This is the chart that shows the power and connection of the archetypes. You can get a new archetype by selecting one here and studying its power. To study, you will need Magla, source of all magic. So the drawing from the Magla within yourself will put a heavy burden on you. What that means is you will need to gather mag from your battles and other sources. Keep that in mind as you travel. Right, so it's like currency but for a level up tree. Each character can study archetypes obtained throughout the story by setting the corresponding icon on the tree. Studying an archetype consumes minuscule shards of Magla energy crystals. Once a character studies an archetype, you can use the main menu to change the channel archetype at no cost.
That means...
To learn is to change oneself, they say. Here you may achieve that through study of the archetypes and their deepest secrets.
Now then.
Now I'd like you to choose an archetype from among these. Right. Well, we've already got Seeker for main character. We've got Warrior for Stroll. And it changes his weapon. So he goes from Soldier Sword to Innocent Greatsword with the Captain's uniform. And he gains the Captain's uniform either way for these. Okay. I don't know if I want to give you this because you seem a lot more based around aggression and attack. Like, I feel like you would work better for Warrior, Grius. I don't know if maybe I could just make you a mage, considering you're the only one who hasn't got it so far. Maybe we should just do that. Fuck it, let's do it. Grius. Next skill is Blizz. Okay, so he would just become like a magic dealer basically then. We can start with mage and go to something else afterwards. But I'd like to have him have that ability, I think, just for it to be in combat. The bot being able to do fire damage would be good for certain enemies. We can get that a bonus. I like the design of it. It looks cool. Right, let's do it.
I see. This right here.
An expert magical attacks with these 3 specialties: fire, ice, and electric. Such a broad palette of magical offense can be crucial to exploit enemy weaknesses. Note, however, that a mage's defenses are paltry at best. They cannot do much harm. They are best kept out of foes' attention, or the battles will turn dire. They also tend to go for the MP fast, and a mage without MP, well, they're practically dead weight. You have to use your magic strategically to succeed.
Right.
I think your magic is required to channel the mage. Is the archetype you've chosen? Yes.
Sure.
I just looked at his stats. He has like the least stuff in magic. No! If anything, he's going to increase the number of turns we get in combat at the very least. Yes, he's earned my trust.
Of course.
So be it. Following you and a young man called Straw, another worthy wielder of archetypes, joins your ranks. From this sanctum, I shall speak to the heart of the man with the eye patch, Grius. Feel his resolve and let a new soul dwell in his heart. This is going to happen to him. Oh, here he goes. Ah! My heart! I hear the voices of past heroes' souls. O worthy soul, who tempers anxiety into strength. If thou art prepared to pursue knowledge that surpasses the natural logic of the world, I shall bestow upon thee our soul, the soul of the mage.
What did you say?
What is this? Is it truly an archetype? This is the same magic I once strove for. Can't believe it's finally in my grasp. That's right, you did it. You just given it.
Fascinating.
The man of the eye patch should now have awoken to an archetype. Similarly, I can imbue you and enable you with a new archetype power. Feel free to experiment now and from here on. You twat. I wouldn't have done this one if I... Oh no. Yeah, I can do another ability right now. Well, I want to give Nehru this, because I want Nehru to be magic-based, so yeah, I also wanted to have this.
Fascinating.
The mage. This is the archetype you sent from Gallica's way of life.
This right here.
Its heroic embodiment is that of a good teacher, who manipulates the forces of magic at will, and performs miracles in the name of the one who leads.
Right.
Yes, please.
I'm counting on you.
This is the power I seek.
Of course.
And so be it. By shared resolve and honored creed, take new form as a mage. Oh, my fucking... Ah, my metal heart! Yeah. It's a silent dialogue. This is the power of the mage's soul. No matter the magic, I shall see it to its mastery. For all those still suffering in this land. Nice!
Good. I'm still getting stronger.
We will lose wind and we'll get magic. But now, no. But we have it now, at least. Right. By talking to more in academia instead of archetypes, you'll be able to unlock and then use new archetypes. You can gain useless knowledge by attending Moore's lectures, or reading books from surrounding bookshelves. New functions of the menu are now available, such as changing your archetype. Oh, we get the good main menu now. Archetypes that have been studied in academia can be swapped in town or dungeons at any time. Changing them to suit your needs is a good strategy. You can now get the status of your royal virtues, the qualities necessary in a king, from the main menu. You can raise these virtues in many ways. Wait, becoming a king? What's a kitty cat? Oh wow! No wonder this game got a 94 Metacritic. That's alright. Who's a good kitty? Don't usually see this kind of cat in the city, huh?
This cat, you see.
Cute, isn't he? I named him Plateau. He's the only title I have as I'm confined here. That is a weird name for a cat, but I'm not going to judge. Looks like Plateau wants to give me something. Hero's incest. I attained a hero's incest. Oh, looks like he's taken a shine to you. That's a valuable item, so do hold on to it. What did he just give me? Oh! Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay, there's many people to talk to in here. Yeah, we got a lot of dialogue to get through.
What now?
I'm getting a little overwhelmed right now. It's okay. Increases archetype experience by 100. Yeah, we'll put it on us. You know what? I'm going to give it to Straw. I'm going to give it to Grievous. Let's see what we can do. Okay, calendar, memorandum, system. Okay, let me just... Give me a second to not be overwhelmed by this entire thing. Like, Stroll, hi. Okay, we know where he comes from. Oh, look at all our characters. No worry that Grievous isn't on here, but hopefully we get him eventually. How do I look at his chart? Oh, look at this menu! Oh! Look how cool this looks! Oh! Followers. Okay, forged bonds, quest. That's there. Calendar. Days that we have already gone through already. Although there's no events apparently on these. I like that there's months. And there's only 5 days in each week. Interesting. I mean, that's something I do in my D&D sessions too. I usually only have 5 days in each week. I'm just going through these menus and just trying to wrap my head around it. I mean, this menu is awesome. Look at this. No, not this one. Look at this screen. They have all our characters on it in this weird art style that I fucking love. Also, P is like blowing in the background right now. Right, memorandum. Let's have a look at this. So, on Gallica, Gallica tried to stay resolute as Nehru's chaperone, but as he gets involved in unexpectedly intense battles, he begins to doubt her role in the grand scheme of things. With the fairy's unique ability to deflect anxiety, she does her best to help the protagonist in whatever way she can. On Stroll, the son of the noble family of Halia, a village that was destroyed by a human. Now that he has lost his home and family, then his pride to redeem himself from the shadows has passed. So is that how they're going to do like additional dialogue for them? So we'll go back into here, and when we get new story updates for them, it's going to be on Gallica, not just Gallica herself. Just so we have just one thing to tell us what each character is, I guess. That's cool, I guess. A bit weird. Don't mind it though. Captain Klinger. Never in an actual cutscene, so he's just in the actual animation instead. The captain is in charge of new recruits called an incompetent fool by Stroll. He's a fervent supporter of Luis. And yeah. He did the whole human thing, which was terrible. Plateau? Moore's pet cat who lives in academia with him. Finished charm hanging around his neck. Her magical idea, according to Moore, allows for visions of him to be outside of academia. Is that how we're going to enter here? Seeing the cat. Okay, we've got Traveling Peddler here. I won't read all of this because there's a lot of it, but I will read as much as I can. Okay, mag. Minuscule fragments of magla crystals that accumulate in the bodies of animals and magical beings. By to collect them instead of throwing them away. Oh, so you can sell them in a system in Grand Trad. Oh my god, imagine that. Recycling. At least recycling is not an issue in this world, apparently. Landis village governed by House Heliatus, the family of Leon Stroll. Not wishing to partake in the extravagant lifestyle of most nobles, Stroll's parents were modest in their governance and considerate to the people. When a human suddenly attacked 7 years ago, the people used the rebel applications for state armies by aid went unanswered. Stroll's parents lost their lives saving their son-led people. Today, the village remains uninhabited, no trace of its former self remaining. This fits a single survivor. Oh. Poor Stroll. Right, well, yeah, big day, royal funeral, an end of mourning period. Okay. There's also a bunch of books in here we can read. Mystical scrolls. Scroll shapes of a language never seen before. Must be some kind of formula. It says the royal magic at the top. And that's a formula for a rather complex spell. When mages devise such intricate magic, they commit the formula to scrolls in advance. Hold on, are you saying the king himself wrote this? Why would it be here of all places? I couldn't begin to tell you. Perhaps the previous king had his reasons for imprisoning me here after all. would love to decipher its contents, but it will take a good amount of time, especially in a script I've never laid eyes on before. But before you go, there's this one thing. Would you mind taking a look at the very end of the scroll?
What's
The
this?
cowboy man with a big sword. Looks like a hero. This drawing! Indeed, it's no more than a simple illustration, but do you not think it bears some semblance to the secret archetype? Yeah, like the weird, like, big shoulder pads and the big hat. Moreover, it bears a caption. Mysteriously enough, of all the languages therein, that is the one part I am able to pass. It says, floral, likely the name of a person. Unmistakably so, though, I could not begin to tell you why I feel so certain. It's me! I'm this person! The person's name. Oh, Nehru's like experiencing me! It's like, oh, it's adorable. Well, it's certainly a mystery on top of enigma. Makes me wonder what it says.
Adieu.
So I wrote the book. Floor wrote the book. Did you learn anything new? I would appreciate it very much if you shared with me. Please examine the scroll whenever you've learned new truths. Okay. Massive statue. Yeah, what is this? I wonder if this represents archetypes. What's like a merging of all the tribes? Oh, Jesus Christ. It's alright. Don't get overwhelmed, it's alright. You'll be okay. Building weapons. Enemy reinforcements. Well, has ended. Nearby make up of reinforcements can need to fight. That's not good. Channeled archetype has the impact effect of any gear or weapon equipped. Weapon category offers their own attack range and agility. Want to understand the dynamics of archetypes and combat gear, success will come easily. Interesting. So, depending on a weapon, that depends on our sweep attack we have before going into the actual squad battles. There's a lot more emphasis in the actual outside of combat, like outside of the squad combat, which is usually seen in Atlas games. It's kind of interesting. I don't think this game's going to be easy either. If I remember Persona and Persona 3, that game was not easy in spots. Oh, okay, they put all the fucking tutorials here, huh? Action cycles control to your next character. We're only considering half of a turn icon. Oh. Yeah, so they can do an attack instead of you. So you're giving the next person your attack. That is good to know. And you won't exploit weakness either. So say, for example, in your party, like we had in that back there, if Nehru is weak to fire, we can have Nehru block for the fight, and that way, if the person tries to attack them, Nehru can block and sort of getting an additional turn. And I can see later on in the game that being even more useful. We get a character or an ability that grabs enmity and attracts aggro towards a character. They can grab everyone's attention and then guard so that the character does not get an additional turn, maybe. But they'll still take a ton of damage from that maybe as well. Yeah, we know about that. Negated attack. Yes. Oh. Reflect and absorb. Do not let those two happen. So check the enemy. Make sure they don't have those stats on. Okay, got it. There are only 2 types of status elements in this game. Oh no, okay, there's the 2 types in the group. Okay, got it. No! I'm not going to remember this. Sorry, that's not going to happen. When it happens, I'll just have to research it. You know this. Right. Okay. I've kind of got some idea now. The Book of Apocalypse. What's this ominous red book? It's all chained up.
That is...
I advise you don't touch that. I have a variety of books here from all over the world. Many of them are quite pleasant reads. That one is not.
All right.
Suffice it to say, it must not be read without due precaution. I want to read it.
All right.
Go upstairs. Oh, cool. Oh, fuck. Are these about other classes I don't have access to right now? Right, we know that. Right, it's an equipment. Okay, I'll check that after this. We need to be conservative with our mag, I think. Make sure we don't use too much of it. Okay, wait, the shelves that are open are the ones we're going to look at.
Hold on.
Times of yore, there lived heroes who ventured into the unknown lands in pursuit of their ideals, their souls together for a power seeker. Among them, they adapt who pursue a magical path I dubbed the Magic Seeker, and the elite who seek the deepest truths of the soul I call the Soul Hacker. Excuse me? Like the RPG series, the Soul Hacker? So the Seeker archetype had a whole sequential lineage. The best specialties of many other heroes that can perform any task. So the Seeker we have is the first hero, and then as time went on, there were other heroes that are based on the Seeker, but their lineage, but they changed with time. Interesting.
I see.
I get it. So it's easy to use, but that's not enough to fight alone. I guess fighting with specialized allies might be the thing that draws out its true power. Yeah, so quality build, but you're not going to get like a massive bump up in one particular area, which is why you're going to have more specialized classes who can deal with better, like more aggressive actions. Got it. I dubbed the wizard and the elite who commands the elements. I dubbed the elemental master. No format makes it is known to all. Surely the magic has power command of affinity-based magic. Yeah, we were all told us about this before. It's great for hitting enemy weak points, but it can't take too much punishment. And then why is the one I don't really know that much about? Might be the opposite, like a lot of attack, but not a lot of magic.
Got a sec?
Yes, okay, got it. So mainly, if you want a class that's based just around swordplay, that is the one to go with. We do have all of these, but I'm going to be holding off on them for now. What is the merchant? Oh, I can't even read it. Okay, well, I've checked out your entire place here.
Adieu.
Adieu. You got something else for me? His fur's so soft and clean. It's curious how he takes care of it. I'm glad you're here with me. I thought I'd be here on my own like in the Persona games, but I'm glad I got my companion with me. So that's a weird effect on that weird globe over here.
Oh, yeah?
Spins around. Is it a toy? Awfully big if so.
Yes, right here.
That's a celestial globe. It models the movement of the stars. Astronomy is often confused with the study of magic. Times being what they are, the social media means both fields have been suppressed. Quite a shame. I never talked about the first part about astronomy and astrologians. So they don't like the astrologians. Guessing that's how I leave. Well, I want to leave, yeah. I want to explore this first. It's cozy. Yeah. What a cute cat. Look at his face. It's like he knows he's cute. How many times will I fucking talk to the cat? Okay, no, that's it. Right, hi.
Please, do make yourselves comfortable.
Lectures.
What would you care to know?
What would you like to know about? I feel like we've done this. We can do them later if we need more information, but for now we'll just do other stuff. Right, so I gave Grius this. I want to have a look at Warrior for a second. Yeah, well, I want to have a look at it. So, increase physical potential. Attack increases further archetype at the same lineage are present. So if I have two warriors, so for example, if I gave Grius Heater warrior and had them both with this ability, well, it says it just needs to be there. So if I have them there on the same thing, that could work out quite nicely. So 2 warriors and probably a backup like mage as well would be a good combination. Also, mage. Should I put you on? Because that was stupid. 50%. Attack power. There's only 20 abilities you get with each of these classes, which is not that bad, I will say. Also, what's listen?
Hello. Does this worry
I want to know more about cats. Ah, about that cat in particular. But it is a mystery to me too. Dear as he is, when I awoke in this place, he was already here.
That's a good boy.
But it eases my mind. Having him helps this place feel less lonely. Indeed, I feel as if I've known him all my life, for whatever reason. Atlas love their cats, also their Shebas. Right. So quiet. Think there's anyone else here? That was a lot of dialogue. So now that we're free, we can go out and do some other stuff. I feel like we're just getting into the combat now.
You are truly as remarkable as I first believed. Others fated to awaken to their own power will be naturally drawn to you. To reach the lineage of power's greatest potential, you must acquire more archetypes and bring them together.
We're not going to have 20 part members, are we? No, I doubt that. We're going to probably have like 5, I would assume.
Is nothing more than a lone dissenter. To save the many, you must learn to fight with the power of many.
I'll get right on that, don't worry.
Only a champion of the people may awaken the power of heroes, and with it, seize a future of their own making. When next you come to see me, I hope it shall be of your own volition.
How do I get here? Like, will I get summoned by the cat, maybe?
Then let your imagination
Okay, the book.
Conjure this place anew, as vividly as you can make it. I'm sure that will be enough to reunite us.
I'm kind of sad you don't have a giant nose.
As long as you walk your
But
path,
outside of that, I like you a lot more.
faithfully watch over you. May we meet again.
May we meet again indeed. Bye-bye. Oh, you know, I feel that way too after that exposition dump.
Where are we?
You two all right there? Looked as if you were in some.
You were
kind of
staring off into the
trance.
distance for about 2 hours.
Trance? Wait. Have we been here this whole time?
It was strange. As if I felt something in the air.
Yeah, like, did this Stroll just watch Griff and whip his heart out?
My senses sharpened near tenfold. It reminded me of my old days studying magic.
What? So that wasn't a dream.
Okay, this music is almost the Velvet Room.
That's probably his power. You studied back at the Sanctum, right?
Seeker.
Couldn't get the hang
Seeker
it,
of
but
new powers.
I think we might have just awakened it.
You are now a mage. I know that's not your profession, but you are now a mage. You are like Sailor Moon of our group. Told the two about the term archetype and a gist of what I learned. Okay, that's helpful. Say this a bunch of time, I guess.
Awakened it. But that. Who are you people? The truth, if you would.
Oh, I'm sorry,
Look,
Grius.
in all honesty, we barely know any more than you do. But the short version is,
Music is
well,
beautiful.
I think you can use that power now.
I think you might be right. The way it feels is... well, this is magic, eh? I'd all but given up on it, but... fate had other plans, it seems.
It wanted you to have some magic before you, I guess, petered off, Grace.
Enough. We must move on. There is far to go still. And lad, I follow your lead now, at least when it comes to how we use these skills in battle. We haven't the luxury of time to train.
Well, Scooby got his abilities before heading off to go fight Luis. Like, he's gonna kick our ass, probably anyway, but you know, at least we got some powers.
You've clearly got a sense for this, and I'd rather make myself useful than muddle your strategies.
You can now give instructions to your allies during battle. During battle, you can use R3 to engage in auto battle, causing your party to fight according to your tactics settings. To change auto battle tactics during battle, press L1 to access your order view. Outside of battle, find them under tactics in the party section of the main menu.
We've 5 days until the funeral. That's precious little time, and we'd best not waste
It won't take us 5 days to get there, though, is it? Surely not.
Look,
Is that a ghost?
What's up?
Oh, it's more. Moore's right there.
Huh?
More? Another person? See, no one there. What a weird name. So no one else really sees him. They were the only ones who can go to that room. Oh, yeah. Are you all alright? Hi, Mr. Peddler.
Pardon?
I saw a dead miner, assumed it'd been some accident, but looking at it now, this isn't the case at all. Let's not mention the military, that'll probably be bad. No, fuck it, yeah, fuck the military. What would they have in a place like this? Oh, don't tell me they're after the miners. Wait, how did you get in here? I'm certain the entrance and exit were sealed off by soldiers. Soldiers? I didn't see anyone. Only one I saw was that pacey fellow looked like some kind of general. You mean Klinger? We left him straight out over there.
Huh?
What? He's gone? We didn't fucking kill him, he's still alive.
Damn it.
Damn, we must go after him. Be bad if he returns with reinforcements. Leave him be. He has no one else left, I wager. He was bluffing about sealing off the exits. Top of that, he failed to finish us off. He won't be able to return to Luis as anything but a disgrace.
sure.
Right, but he can tell him about us, which is probably worse. You're right, let's leave him be at least for now. Not like he can go back to the military either, after what he said to us. I have no idea what this is all about, but I'm relieved. I was worried that everyone would be dead in here. And I'll be around for a while. If you need to think, you know who to ask. Well, I appreciate it. Right. Oh, is this like a... Oh. Weird. So you can see other people's abilities for this. Oh. That's strange. Can't like it though. Also, those are things I don't have yet. Mage, Seeker, Warrior. Mage, Seeker, Warrior. See, they give Seeker or Mage to... Yeah, okay, I'm starting to see where this is going. No one has put Grius on Mage. Oh no, this person's put Grius on Mage. And, okay. Okay. We got similar stuff going on here. He didn't have the troops to secure the entrance and exit. Thinking about it now, I should have seen right through his bluff. My duty to protect you and Gallica. Get to admit my judgment is stolen and so failed you. Don't worry about it. We're not children. I suppose now I'm being told what to do when it comes to fighting. Time to rely on that power of yours. I'll leave you to lead the battle. If we can get past this point, we'll soon find the road to Grand Trad. Can't be late for the royal funeral. Let's go. Right. More, I'm going to leave you be because I don't want to actually go back there right now. Damn it. Can't let Klinger get away. He won't get away. Let's be patient for this. Patience is a virtue. You're right. We don't have time for distractions. Above all, the mission is our priority right now. Must reach Grand Tribe before the royal funeral. Besides, if Louis is the mastermind behind all this, there's only one thing for me to accomplish.
Oh, definitely.
He must be assassinated. I'll do everything I can to make that happen. I'll continue to count on you. Well, I appreciate it, buddy. After all, we are brothers in arms now. We're besties buddies. He's minor blokes and I go way back. I've known him since before the mountain was closed. That's why I can't stand it, one of my mates being dead. I'm sorry for involving him. It ain't your fault. Mining is dangerous to begin with, and they were doing it illegally. They all knew something like this might happen. And I'm just as guilty for helping them. I suppose things are destined to end this way. With a hint and close up shop. Yes, I've decided. If I'm quitting, then I might as well go with a bang. Even when I see Gasaki's on sale now. Oh, hello. We're even clearing out my stock of weapons and armor, typically reserved for just regulars. Help me out and buy it, alright, yeah? Ooh, don't mind if I do. I'll do this first.
Now then.
Speciality of cures burn for one ally. Let's buy a couple of those, shall we? Oh. So a magical weapon that does ice damage, okay. Okay, we can't buy everything here. Well, I'm going to buy a weapon for my main character, I think. Considering that we're going to be making you do... well, magic. Oh. That is magic. Shit. Not a big bump up for you. Now it would give you a 20 increase, which would be helpful for you. I could give everyone that. Like everyone one of these, and I'll give everyone an upgrade at the very least. But I'll also lose one ability for me. Wait, what does that go to? D? Or to 0? Oh, 1. Okay, right, got it. I mean, it's 9 defense, and it's 7 for you. You're better than nothing. No, we will actually be okay. Let's do this. Let's get one for all 3 of them. And I'll get the bone vest for me. There we go. I've got literally terrible evasion now. Wonderful. Can I sell my old armor? No. Much obliged. You lot take care of yourselves, you hear? Don't be sure about restocking. You're running low on supplies. Don't have any more money, so I can't. Quite literally can't. Oh, that was nearly it for me.
I'm sorry.
Sorry, I got dragged into all this. Most of the guard soldiers aren't unhinged maniacs, if it helps. Yeah, most of the people who get forced into it, really, right? Right, considering you're apologising, I guess you aren't the bad guys. I see that Klinger stooped to using hostages as bait. A worthless captain. But he certainly had an eye for new recruits. A surefire tactic against your like. I am heartily ashamed. Nah, sorry, you're not passing through these caves, are you? Best turn back now if you're so. So nasty in the air lately. The gelatinous jiggling around in there. And those little jellies anymore. The slime girls. They're downright dangerous. Slime girls? Tried chasing them away, but a blade doesn't do much to them. Fire's our best shot. We'll get someone with a lighter to blast them. Ah. Well, Scooby got a mage now who can do this. 2 mages, in fact. Didn't used to be so many of them around. Now there's so many we might never clear them out. This place is a right old monster den these days. All I'm saying is there's a long way to the other end of the mountain. No man can get through that unscathed. The king's funeral is ahead upon us. We haven't the time to look for other routes. 5 days. 5 days, Grius. Not much else we can do then, but we should at least make sure we can use some magic. Yeah, well, luckily we got 2 mages who can use fire magic, isn't it? Deep inside's a real monster den, I tell you. You gotta mind those gelatinoses in particular. They're so blobby that swords won't cut through them. One of them, I suggest you set it on fire and chase it off. Right, got it. weird that I can't jump in this game. I need to get used to that. I'm playing a lot of games like that without dedicated jump buttons. Actually, no, I'm not. Silent Hill 2? No. Guess Voices of the Void, but that's first person. Bioguns 2D. I wouldn't go any further viral. The mining areas felt strange lately. Not to mention this dangerous maglar crystal that mesmerizes them, or so the others claim. Thought it mere superstition, but either way, it's not normal. Just be on your guard. Right. Well, as unfortunate as it is, we are going to call it there, I think. We've done a good 2-hour session. Next time we'll head into the mines. Like I said, this whole demo is getting recorded, baby. So we're going to get through as much of that as we can. Lots of lore, lots of exposition, lots of stuff was told to us this time. Next time, then we're going to go with the formation of 2 mages and a knight with a fire ability we're going to get from the slimes. So with that, I hope you all enjoyed. And next time, we're going to pull out our hearts again probably and pour our hearts out to everyone. I don't know, we'll see. Ciao for now. Oh, hold on. Wait, hold on. What is this? We'll find out next time. Bye-bye.